Today on the channel, we're back at it with another figure from the Savage Crucible line, this time with Who Man.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, back again with another Savage Crucible unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we're finally getting around to Who Man. But for all your Savage Crucible needs, hit up the Savage Crucible website, check them out, tell them Kyle sent you. And of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging, we're going to talk about it, we're going to unbox it, we're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And Savage Crucible line, a very fun sub-line that I do collect here. We've unboxed a lot of Lemurians and a few other friends along the way, but now we're getting into the humans with Who Man, which I have to imagine inspired by He-Man, and he looks to be fitting the bill of He-Man as well. But a cool looking figure here, and we're going to dive into it, and that's what we're going to do here. Now, we're starting off with the packaging as usual, Savage Crucible style packaging. Now, it just says Savage Crucible on the front. Now, you do get Who Man on the side. Would have liked to seen Who Man on the front somewhere here, maybe even a picture of him is what it is, though. It's their line at the end of the day, but it does have that going on. Who Man on the side, as I did show. Savage Crucible on this side, and then on the back we do get a little story time. If you want to read that, you can pause the video and check it out. Savage Crucible down here as well. This is the Crucible from Harbinger Studios, who also make the Collegiate Legend Greats. We unboxed the Army football player just recently on the channel, so check that out if you missed it. On the inside, it does open up like a NECA figure. You got Who Man in there, looking only like a Who Man could look. Reminds me of Jim the Anvil Neidhart. Real ones get that joke. You do got the tail of Who Man over here. Once again, you can pause the video and read that if you would like to. Looking very cool, but we're going to dive into it. You know what we're going to do. We're going to open it up here, maybe. There we go. Warning, choking hazard, small parts. Don't put it in your mouth, folks. Don't put it in your mouth. Now, you do get that map in the background. I'm going to pull that out. Give the old heave-ho, see you later. You do get that map. Is that Whoville? Maybe different story. See you later, goodbye. Now, you do get that big... We call it, I don't want to call it a trading card, gaming card, I guess we'll call it. We got the gaming card in here, and I just unboxed that totally wrong. I don't know what I was doing. It had the strip where you could rip through it, but I had to get the scissors out. I got too scissor happy is what I got. And we're going to get it. We're going to get it out here. There it is. See you later. Goodbye. Get a little Crucible action here. Banner to the Last Warrior, heraldic mark. Okay, I don't know anything about this kind of stuff, so I'm going to put that off to the side. See you later, goodbye. You got a nice film over the top there. Going to give that the old bam, see you later, goodbye. And now we're diving into old Who Man himself in the plastic prison. And he is locked down with a little twist tie action. Got to have it on lockdown there. Looking good, though. Looking good. And we're going to pop everything out. You got the shield. You get an extra head. It looks like an evil head, if you ask me. And then we do get a couple of hands. There we go. There we go. We got the Who Man from the Whoville. And then we do got that mystery weapon. See you later, goodbye. I forgot all about these mystery weapons. You know I'm here for that. In a nice clear baggie piece of tape. See you later, goodbye. See you later, goodbye. What do we got in here? It's going to be an interesting one. What could we have for a weapon? Hopefully a sword. We're hoping for a sword. And we got a sword. There it is. See you later, goodbye. It's an interesting sword. Like the blue translucent plastic on here. Almost looks like a sucker is what it looks like. But you do get that blind bag weapon with Who Man. We see that with the Savage Crucible, which is a nice feature if you ask me. But now diving into Who Man himself, we're going to start with the hands. 2 gripping hands out of the package. He's ready to grip it and possibly rip it. We do get 2 more gripping hands out of the package as well. I'm guessing hinges are different. What do we got going on here? What do we got going on? Very tight. This guy might need a little bit of heat if you want to mess around with him a little too deep. You don't want to break anything, but you do got the 2 different hinges on the hands if need be. And then we got the maniacal hands. If he wants to look at his hands and say, what have I done? You can do that with these hands here. So you got some hand options. Now, do get the big shield here going on. You got the holster right there in the middle. ready to go, ready to take on all comers. But you do got this nice little shield out of gold. You got a sword. If you're a He-Man or a Who-Man, you better have a sword. And it looks like it's all fiery right up here. Got the nice orange glow to it. Orange down here against the steel blade. Got the handle looking good. Got a little gripper looking very nice as well. So you got 2 weapons you can use with him here. He can be double swording, ready to go, ready to take on all comers at a moment's notice. But now we're diving into Who-Man himself, looking a little bit like a Roman gladiator, looking a little bit like He-Man, looking a little bit like Conan, looking a little bit like Dolph Lundgren, really, at the end of the day as well. Beautiful blue eyes, that blue-eyed soul, you can just lose yourself in those eyes. Like my wife always says to me, she always says, Kyle, I just look deep in your eyes and everything's perfect. The world is the greatest thing ever. And she might be sitting on the couch right now. Maybe, maybe not. You never know. But looking very good in the haircut department here. Got that nice flowing locks, looking beautiful. Very mean, mug, and stoic face there, though. But the eyes, though, man, just a window to the soul, as they say. Now he's ready for a battle, looking like a gladiator here. Got the big spiked shoulder over here like a young hawk and animal would have over here, looking nice. Does plug into the back, so you can remove that if you want to. Does got some shielding, some protection all over the body, even some forearm guards that got the spikes and daggers in them. Use those for a weapon if you're down and out. Who-Man taking on all comers. Got that Roman gladiator-like skirt going on, looking beautiful, and it looks like he's got the Who-Man Championship title belt around his waist, and I believe he's defended that numerous times without a loss, so kudos to him on that. And then we do got very much Terry Steinbach issued shin guards down here. These are Terry Steinbach 1989 championship year of those Oakland A's. Never forget 1989, and that's what those are from. Now, these were outlawed early in the pregame, in the preseason. They said, Terry, you can't put spikes on your shin guards. He's like, well, it looks cool, but we knew what Terry was up to. We knew what he was up to, but definitely inspired by Terry Steinbach. We're here for that. Got some moccasin shoes down here, it looks like. Almost like slippers with all kinds of wrappings. Beautiful tan on Who-Man. He's out there in the sun all the time, getting that hot dog tan going on, looking very nice. Now, second head is definitely interesting. I guess he took a turn to the dark side. You want an evil Who-Man. You want like a faker version, you could use this. Maybe a 2-in-1 figure, but it looks like he's possessed by something. Those blue eyes are gone with the fiery eyes here. Got the big open mouth. Keeps his teeth clean. I don't know. He's got that toothbrush on point all times, apparently. 2 eyes, 2 ears, a nose, and a mouth. Can't see the ears on the other head, but you can choose your own head adventure on this one. Looking good. I'm actually leaning towards the evil head is what I'm leaning towards. Now, arms here. We do got a butterfly going on. We do got the arms that go all the way around. You got the double jointed elbows here. Now, tight, but not crazy tight. Not so tight I feel like I'm going to break anything, but a little heat on this one will make it even smoother if you want to. Hands removable back forth side to side. Head removable back forth side to side. A little bit limiting with that big shoulder guard, but that shoulder guard does move around a little bit there. You do get a little movement if need be. Waist articulation looking good. No ab crunch on this guy, but you got the dumbbell joint out of the waist and you got the hula hoop up top, so plenty of movement if you need it. Splits going pretty good. You got the slits in the side of the skirt looking nice. Goes up for that big boot if you want to. Double jointed knees, once again, pretty tight, but you can get through them. We do get the double jointed knees. Ankles up, down, back, forth, side to side. Little bit of boot cut, not terrible, but a little bit in there. Looking pretty good, old Who-Man here. So I like this guy, and you could strip him down. You can take this whole vest and top off if you want to. For me, I won't be doing that. But it is a nice fighter, gladiator, whatever you want to call this style. Looking very nice. I like the human. We get so many Lemurians, which I'm here for the Lemurians. I like the Lemurians, but it's nice to get a little human feature every once in a while. We've had werewolves. We've had all kinds of stuff. And this isn't a bad piece of business. Now, is he going to fit on a ringside stand? Doesn't look like that's going to be the case, though. His hole just not deep enough. He's been working on a lot of things, but his whole game pretty tight is what's going on for old Who-Man. But hopefully he'll stand up on his own. There we go, the power of magic right here for old Who-Man. But we got some Who-Man friends. We got that werewolf with an eye patch. Check out that review. And then we got another friend right here. So some outside of Lemurians in the world of the Savage Crucible. It's all about building out the world, building out the universe. And we've got a lot of cool figures here from Savage Crucible. And they got the newest wave up for pre-order right now. So dive into that if that is your thing. But a lot of fun with this one. I knew when I saw Who-Man, I almost said He-Man. When I saw Who-Man, I needed him in my collection. So I'm happy I picked this one up here today. But there it is, Who-Man from Savage Crucible. What's your thoughts on this guy here? You need this in your collection. You need him in here. Let me know your thoughts on Who-Man in the comments down below. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bells. We got videos every single day. And then some. We got even more content for you on Patreon. Patreon, the best way to support this YouTube channel and all the content it brings each and every single day. Appreciate the support on Patreon, YouTube channel memberships. Check out Sir Paul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and the Kyle Peterson Show at gmail.com. Kyle Peterson Show, the best way to check out my podcast every single week as well. And check it out on YouTube as well as for video version. Easy for me to say. I'm stumbling all over my words today. On YouTube, the video version is every single week. Check it out if you have not already. So for Who-Man, I'm Kyle, man. And I'll see you guys all real soon.
Well, are we going to dance or are we going to play?